Okay.
Ozzy didn't say yes, FYI.
Well, we can catch up in a minute.
I know I'm here.
Okay. So, coming back, so the plan is then, after that brief discussion, you're going to head towards the forest.
Yeah.
Just over to the northeast from where you currently are.
Yeah, Siwagawan.
Fair enough. So you begin setting off down the road.
I'm going to forage.
You're going to forage on the way, make a survival check. I said along the road, there's no actual real path to this.
Grass.
Yeah, through the grasslands. So roll a survival check for me, Rambler.
And I might as well look for tracks as well.
You're going to look for tracks as well. Okay, so I'll need a second survival check. We'll just use that one, it's fine. You can see there's general animals moving around. You managed to forage a few berries and herbs from the grasslands as you're wandering around. As you come to the edge of the forest, you notice, just poking out very faintly from the top, you can see grey stone at the far side. You assume this has got to be some form of structure, given its height.
There appears to be some sort of structure.
From a distance, you probably wouldn't be able to see it past a tree, so you don't know if it's been seen before. So, are we heading in?
I think Rambler should lead the way this time, as he's the tracking man.
Yeah.
You can see
just
something leading
FYI,
in.
by the way, when I do tracking, I learn the exact number, the size, and how long ago they were there.
Okay, then there would be several deer roaming the countryside, approximately. How big's a deer?
Oh dear.
5
Deer
foot?
size.
Yeah, deer size.
3, 4.
A small herd. So, what, 15? Deers go in big herds, don't they?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I'll have you know, a big group of deers is called a O.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
An O.
Sure, it's an oh dear.
Why did I miss that joke?
I imagine it's just
Anyway.
herd.
Anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll remember that for next time. Okay, so as you begin heading into the forest, as soon as you enter, you can't see through the thick canopy once again, similar to the Furbolg forest from a while back.
Okay.
The purplish leaves give the entire place an uneasy colouring and feeling as you recall your encounter with the shadows. Rambler, you're just having a nice time. It's a nice, dark, quiet forest.
Mm-hmm.
However, after approximately 20 minutes, you come back out to the edge of the forest again, despite the fact you're sure you did not change course. I will need an Arcana check from everyone to see who can work out what's happening.
No, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Detect Magic is a better option.
We can assume, by the way, that it is magic. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting lost.
Well, yeah, because you get tracking skills.
Get lost unless
so, Minstrel, you can feel, using your thing, illusion magic is coming from the castle.
I would like to relay that information to Rambler and Merrick.
How do we get there, then? I'm going to keep getting lost, possibly.
You'll have to try and find a way to get through it. Does anyone have any ideas or theories?
I think we should leave a trail of breadcrumbs.
You haven't got any of that rope still, have you? Rambler?
Yes, I do believe I got some rope attached, tied up to Thingamabob, but it's only 100 foot of rope.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've got anything that can really help too much.
You, I believe, said you had a spell which dispels magic. You could always attempt that, but...
Didn't go well last time.
It did not. You did not roll well.
I mean, I can try. Kind
Okay.
of puts us in a bit of a bind if combat comes up.
You said it gets rid of 3rd level or lower automatically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as you cast it, you can feel the magic dissipate around you. However, you do... Minstrel, how long does detect magic last?
Pass.
Fine, we'll assume you can begin to feel the magic starting to come back, so you'll have to move quickly.
I'd
10
like
minutes.
to spend...
10 minutes, okay. So you're going to have to move quickly if you want to make it to the far side of the
To
forest.
get into that castle, wherever that is.
Yeah.
So-
Or at least to within sight of
Yeah.
it before the spell ends. Or before the spell starts coming back again.
I guess we'll have to.
So, are you going to try and sprint it, or do you have any other plan you would like to enact?
I've got nothing, I don't think, for speed.
I can just ride Radika.
He's a wolf. What's his movement speed? Is it any different than yours?
His walking speed is 40, I think.
Oh, fair. So he is actually faster than you.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair enough. So that will
try and
help.
sprint it then, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose sprint it.
Okay, so I will need, since Rambler, since you're going to ride Radika, an athletics check from Radika, Merrick, and Minstrel.
Athletics is.
You'll be graded as a group, so good luck. 18, that's a good start.
Oh.
20, another good start. 16. Okay. With that, as you begin sprinting through the forest, not paying much attention to anything else except just going for pure speed, you, jumping over trees and past, you manage to get the stone structure into sight before the magic manages to come back. You are now all a little puffed for breath, but you can see your target from where you are.
Yes. We did it.
It's the first time you've all rolled well.
I guess. Do you want to brave it and try and check this place out a bit more?
Yeah, I would like to spend a minute and detect any monstrosities within 5 miles.
Monstrosities.
Let me
check something.
I would like to sneak.
You would like to sneak, okay?
We're gonna
You can go have a look then.
Yeah, magic scary castles frighten me, and I'm thinking what I'll do is I will get close and maybe peek through the door with my ring of, or the wall with my ring of X-ray.
Good.
Okay.
So,
You can see inside.
do you need me to do a stealth check first?
Oh, you're not going with invisibility for a change? Okay, yeah, make a stealth check.
wait. What about what the monstrosities?
I'm just checking. No, there are no monstrosities.
All right.
I was just
Well, if you
checking.
hadn't already snuck off, I could have given you a spell to help you with that, but you've gone now already. So.
Fair enough. Yes.
Or
So
I even finished my bit.
you can see on the inside, it's mostly empty and dusty, but there is one room as you look through which has something unusual in it. Almost like a floating squid with multiple eyes all around it. It's creepy beyond all reason. It's red, and one of its tentacles appears to be constantly dripping blood.
Okay, I'll sneak back and tell Rambler that I believe there's a monster in there.
Did you say there were monsters around or not?
There were no monstrosities, which is your favourite enemy.
But Minstrel's telling you there is, basically.
There is something else, but not a monstrosity.
I picked a really shit favoured enemy, didn't I? I haven't found any monstrosities yet.
You found some. Iridal, remember?
Right. Well,
one in the tower underneath it or something.
I would like to suggest that we all sneak up there. Are you wearing medium or heavy armor, Merrick?
No.
So
My
I'm actually
stealth
I'm actually
shit.
the only one who gets disadvantage.
Yep. Also, you may want to look and see if you're going to be better off without having any armor on.
I was going to ask you that, yeah, but I
It's
never
all
got a chance.
rusted as well.
Yeah, since it's rusted, hang on, let me double check what scale will have gone down to.
My
And what's with
stealth's
the 2
shit.
maximum.
My stealth's -1 anyway, so won't be a great roll.
But if I
probably.
cast Pass Without Trace, it will go up to...
It won't change your dex. It won't change your armor class to take it off. You have 4 plus 2 armor class, right? For dexterity.
4 plus 2.
No. Your dexterity
What's
is
my natural
plus
armor?
4.
10.
Your natural armor is 14.
14?
Yeah.
So, oh, you mean including my dexterity?
Including your dexterity. 10 is base.
Yeah. Alright, well, I should have thrown away this armor a long time ago then.
You could have taken it off, yeah.
Right, I would like to explain to the party that I have a spell that can make us all a little bit more sneaky. If we want to try and sneak up to this castle and possibly sneak in.
It might be useful because I'm not very stealthy. A big lumbering elephant.
I would like to touch Merrick and cast invisibility.
Okay.
So,
Alright, I guess I'll cast Pass
Ah.
Without Trace.
Okay.
I'll
So,
just snake again.
fair enough. So you're all going to try and sneak in. You're going to be heading through... as you now come and look over the castle in its entirety, not using the Ring of X-Ray, you see now how it's laid out. It appears to have been an old fort. There is one remaining tower, which is the room Minstrel saw. I want to call it an aberration to give you a hint.
uh-huh.
In it, and that is at the far side from the main entrance doors, which you are able to choose to walk into or not. It's up to you. You can try and find another way in. It's up to you. You can want to search around.
Right, if there's
Are
only
we,
one
so we're all
tower
sneaking
left.
now? Are we doing after roll? Or?
Your Merrick's invisible. Yeah, everyone else will have to roll for stealth, but you've had part of that trace, so you had 10, right?
I had 10, yeah.
Okay. So add 10, 21 for Minstrel,
It's me.
Cool. 37.
and 27
Oh, he's
for
already added
Randall,
That's...
and 24 for Radika. Okay. So you're
Wait,
currently...
Mitchell didn't add 10.
I added it on Arthur's for him, so he gets 21. So, yeah, you can choose what you're going to do to try and find your way in here. The tower's at the back entrance, far away from the main door you can see.
Yeah, I've got no preference.
Anyone?
What was that,
Minstrel?
sorry?
Oh, for God's sake, I know you weren't fucking listening. Right, the creature is in the tower at the
thought
back.
you were gonna
The
draw it.
main entrance is at the far side to the tower. You can try and go through there, or you can try and find another way in.
Well, it just seems we're sneaking. I just see a reason not
Can
to go.
I, just near the front door, just walk through the fucking wall and open the door?
You could have just tried it from the other side, but sure, you can use your 1 charge on the belt to do that.
I will use my 1 charge from the belt, I suppose.
So in Dwarvish, as you vaguely remember from...
Up, up, down, up, up.
Yes, but in Dwarvish. So I'm going to need you to make a history check to see if you can remember how to say it. It's been about a week since you first heard it.
Yeah, 1 second. History.
"14. You managed to recall it well enough to go og, og, oog, og, as you walk straight through the wall. Now you have to remember those words, and I'm not going to write them down.
Buggered off.
So from there, you're on the inside. You have time to look around plenty now. It just looks like a dusty old room. There's some broken down benches which are lined up going towards the back tower. So you wanted to go try the door for the others, correct?
Yep.
You literally just push on it and it swings open. It's pretty rotten and not heavy.
Hooray!
Yay. Thank you.
It wasn't locked.
Yeah, we gathered that. I mean, that's why I should repeat what you said, because I was a little confused as to why we didn't just open the door.
Well, I was
Well,
waiting for you guys to say you were going to do that instead of finding another way in.
Mhm.
You just had to say you could look for another way in. Okay, please be aware inside it is going to be dim light.
Dark vision.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Merrick no longer has dark vision,
9. I'm going to need leading. So someone else is going to have to go first.
unless anyone can cast light.
I can,
Or
if I want to.
I'm gonna light a candle and give it to Merrick.
Does
No,
light
no.
affect the stealth?
Light won't affect pass without a trace.
Remember, I'm invisible and I don't want to pick up a candle.
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm going to cast light on.
Before you do that, I'm going to double check something.
I didn't want to cast light because I can, but it's going to attract attention.
Oh yes, light.
You cast light onto an object, so
Hmm.
without trace.
That's
It's
some
concentration, and light is not concentration. So yes, you could cast it onto something if you wanted to.
Okay, I'll cast it onto Radika's saddle.
Okay, so you now have a slight, faintly glowing saddle, bringing the room up to just about lit.
And it doesn't affect stealth. Just
Wouldn't affect stealth because of pass without a trace.
okay.
You're basically covered by a magic shroud.
Yeah.
So as you begin, okay, you're in the room. You've got the chamber ahead of you, which there is one more chamber before you reach the tower.
Mhm.
So you can choose to progress, or you can choose to look around this room first.
I would like to look around the room.
Looking around the room, you can see the broken benches, but I will need an investigation check from everyone who's going to look around.
Investigation.
23, nice.
Oh,
And 20. Okay, so we'll say Minstrel gets there first.
We both
You
got 19,
notice that the entire... Yeah, you both got 19. Jesus, having gone from the low ones right to the high ones. Having noticed how the benches were set out before, you do notice this seems to have possibly been some form of church or other or other meeting place, as they seem to be laid out as pews facing a dais. However, just underneath the dais, you do notice there is some form of container. You can go and investigate. Merrick, you will notice it about 5 seconds after. So, Minstrel, you will have time to get over to it first.
I get over to it.
Remain
Okay.
stealthy.
and then I will stand right behind him now. As he's
By the
Five,
way, you
5
have to
seconds
be-
later,
You have to be within 30 feet of Radika.
or the shroud's going to fade.
Yeah.
big's the room
Oh.
we're in then? Is that-
Yeah, how big's the room? What am I walking over towards?
So
You're
we-
walking over towards a small, ornately carved box.
I'll give more loot for Chris to put in his bag.
I will have a look at the box.
As you look at it, it seems to have several well-carved eclipse moons on it, if you're familiar with the term.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's got a black circle surrounded by a white rim, ornately coloured in. The box does appear to be locked, and does appear exceptionally heavy as you pick it up. Despite its size, it's about a foot wide. The room itself is about 50 foot long from the very entrance and about 30 foot wide.
So, where are we in relation to this tentacle monster?
He's at the back tower through one more chamber.
My thieves' tools are rusted, so I
You
can't.
could make an attempt, but I will give you disadvantage, and they may permanently break if you do it.
I tell you what, I'll give it a try.
I've
Okay.
got mending, so I can fix them if they do, probably.
Okay. So make roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus
Or what? Hello?
Sorry? For opening the box.
Yeah. My general proficiency.
Just your general proficiency.
Okay.
Sleight of hand?
Ooh.
9. Unfortunately, that's not going to be good enough to open the box, as one of your fine implements actually manages to snap just because of its rust, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I'm going to discard my thieves' tools.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you've still got the box, but you haven't got it open yet. At which point, as you've moved the box, have you picked the box up yet, or are you just leaving it where it is to do it?
I left it where it was.
Okay. In that case, nothing's going to happen just yet. So you have still got time to do what you want, whatever you need to do.
There's bugger all I can do. I can't
You
open
could-
it, so
You could put it in the bag of holding, mate.
I kind of fixed that pick.
well,
and you could do it again.
I wasn't sure if I could put it in the bag of holding because I thought you said there was a limit on how wide the bag of
It-
holding goes.
You put a body
Well,
in there.
yeah, but you could put a body in it. You could put an ornate box in it.
Yeah, I'll put it in there and we'll maybe see about
Okay.
unlocking it at a future date.
Fair enough. At which point, as the box is moved, you hear something move from the far back of the building.
Oh. Saw that
I
coming.
believe I heard something move from the far back of the building.
Hmm.
Can we? Can you draw the room? Or
I will need to in a moment. You've got 30 seconds as you hear a door burst open at the far side now.
Touch myself and cast invisibility.
Okay, you're casting invisibility on yourself.
I think
I
am
would
I
not-
still invisible? Or is that come on
Yeah,
me
last,
now? Is it,
was it a minute?
so he can cast it on
Hang
me
on.
and himself, is it?
see, the thing is, I want to cast a spell, but I need to know what the room looks like.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now. Hang on.
It's 1 hour, Matt.
1 hour.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
Oh,
Oh,
but
it's
it is concentration, so you're no longer invisible.
All right. Yeah.
Fair.
Okay.
Where's my pens gone? Here they are. Okay, so beginning the room. So where am I? So that's my edge. So the room is approximately 30 feet wide. So we'll go back to here. That's where the doors were. And 50 feet long. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And you guys will be with the pews lined up along here, as I shall be referring to them, just because it's easier to refer to them as pews.
Huh.
They're a little slapdash and broken, so they're not going to be actually offering much cover for anything. You guys would be under what I'm going to call the dais, just to make life easy again.
We're still at the entrance, me and the dog.
You and the dog are still back here. Okay, so you guys are not covered by parts of that trace.
Except I'm invisible.
You're invisible, yes.
I don't need to be now.
And the dais is a small raised section up here.
I'd like to cast.
At the moment, the doors are still closed at this end, where you've heard the noise come from.
We haven't had a long rest, have we?
Yes, we have.
You had a long rest after the feast.
Oh, all right, in that case, I'll cast Spike Growth on the door.
On the door, okay. So that's going to surround. How big's the area again?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. So which square do you want to cast it on? Just to
I
that
wanna
one or that
close
one?
the door and avoid them, the friendlies.
It's going to cover the entire back of the room when you do this, for the record. 20-foot radius is huge.
4 squares.
4 squares from whichever
Can I
square you
choose-
cast it from.
Can I choose for it to be smaller? It
I don't
doesn't
know if
actually.
it says that.
It doesn't,
Doesn't
specify
specify.
it.
No,
Assume not, but
if it doesn't specify, I suppose it's just it affects that area.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
I'm going to double check that. Since there's a
I'm
point-
sorry.
quite
read
light.
it,
It
doesn't
covers
say.
a certain.
Yeah,
Doesn't say.
yeah, it sort of fades off. So you're going from here, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so basically it's going to cover all of that and up to there. Not quite there, if we do radius, and I assume it can't affect areas you can't see.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so the stone floor is now covering those, and the guys can see to avoid it.
Yeah.
At which point,
And I'm no longer passing without trace.
Sure.
Was a good use of a second level spell slot.
you thought you might need to be stealthy. At which point, the doors are going to fly open, as we've now had your limited amount of time, and a creature with its hideous red and pinkish skin is going to, and unfortunately for your spell, you didn't think this through, is going to float into the room. Because I did mention that before.
It was an aberration. I remember that bit. It was a squiddy.
I was going to say, eyes on all sides, floating with one tentacle dripping blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, at which point I will need initiative rolls from everybody. And the creature will be going last, as it is very surprised you are here. And I rolled a 1.
Hey. 15.
15, okay.
Oh.
20, natural 20. So you get a bonus round. And go first, as provided no one else gets one. You get advantage, don't forget, so you get to roll again. So 12 for you, and roll for the wolf.
Wolf is it's just dexterity thingamabob, isn't it?
Yeah, dexterity modifier.
Ooh,
20.
Nice.
Natural 20. Okay, so the wolf is also going to get a bonus and go just after Minstrel.
when you
Okay.
say bonus, is that 2 actions?
Basically, yeah, you're going to get 2 actions before this starts. Oh, God, I just need to wait for that to dry 2 seconds. So I can, there we go. Minstrel, Radika. Okay, and the creature itself, which has that many hit. Sorry, roll 1. That many hit. Just copy down its bloody armor class's hit points like an idiot. Okay, so Minstrel and Radika, you both get a free turn. Go for it.
Okay, which one am I on the?
You're here.
Okay, bollocks. So I'm currently invisible.
Mhm.
I suppose I'm gonna use the bonus action of my turn to poison an arrow,
Okay.
and I suppose I will shoot him.
Okay. So make an attack roll.
Do I get any benefits for being invisible?
We'll call it a sneak attack bonus on ranged. So you can add 1d6 to the attack this once.
1 plus 7.
Natural 20. So roll for a critical and double the. So roll 1d8 plus 1d6 plus your dexterity modifier. The poison won't double, obviously.
Was it damage I was getting a bonus on?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do extra damage.
1d8, 1d6, and then after that,
Add
Christ,
your-
this is so confusing.
Add your dexterity.
Plus 4. Do I
So-
need spaces, I wonder?
No. So you deal 26 for that, and then roll 1d4 for the poison. 3. Okay.
And it's to be noted, I'm no longer invisible.
Fair enough. So you deal 26 plus 3 is 29.
Oh, not bad for a bard.
Yep. Equals that much.
And then with my bonus action,
Yep.
as in my
No,
bonus
you've used your
turn.
bonus action.
Yeah, my bonus
that's your-
turn.
That is your bonus turn gone. So we now come to Radika.
Wait, what did I use it on?
You've made an attack.
You had
Oh.
2 full attack
Yeah,
turns.
you've made a bonus and then the thing, and then Radika will make a turn, and then we'll come back to you because Radika also got
got
a
it.
20.
Got it. Understand.
So Radika,
Just to be sure, it says here if I do an attack with my wolf, it knocks it prone, or it must succeed on a strength saving throw, or it knocks it prone.
sure.
and it doesn't say anything about whether they're floating or anything. So I can do that, right?
You can certainly try.
No,
You are forgetting it's currently past your spike growth, so you'd be hurting your wolf to get to it.
no, because he can pounce.
How far can he pounce?
It
It will be on the attack.
maybe he can't pounce actually.
He's gonna have to land in front of it though, like or on it.
Yeah, he's going to land on some spikes.
All right,
certainly.
I guess I can't do anything then, so I won't.
So you're just going to pass his turn.
Well,
You don't want to move him closer, or
I'll sneak towards the edge of the spike growth
it's only the wolf that gets to move. So you can move him forward. Where do you want to move him
to the edge of the spike growth.
So here.
1 sec. Next to who is that there?
That's Merrick.
Yeah, next to Merrick.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep, you can still make that.
And he's
Okay.
sneaking, right?
Sorry?
He's sneaking.
He's sneaking, sure. At which point we'll come back to Minstrel for the start of actual combat rounds.
I want to viciously mock the aberration. I want to call him a long tentacled dick face.
Lovely.
Dick arms.
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw, correct?
I believe so.
Gets a 7.
Ha! Fails.
So fails, so roll for the damage and he gets disadvantage on his next attack, right?
Yeah. By the way, I'm awesome. Where the hell's a Discord? Oh, for fucks.
You've lost everything because you were busy watching the space launch, weren't you?
No, I had a spell list up. 2d4.
Okay. 3. Okay, so minusing 3.
And he's now disadvantaged.
What is next?
Yeah, and my bonus, I want to inspire Merrick.
Okay, so Merrick, you can take. Is it a D6 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, D6 inspiration dice from Minstrel.
Okay.
Okay, we now come back to Rafika. Radhika, sorry.
Can I hold my turn?
You can hold. Would you like to hold to a specific thing, or would you like to just hold until?
I would like to hold
You can interrupt me
until after his turn.
until after the
After
floating
the
thing's
turn,
turns.
yeah.
Okay.
I do that.
Yeah, you can do that. So
Okay.
Radhika's going to get his turn there. Okay, so Merrick, you're up.
Okay. Gonna just Sacred Flame. That's
Sure.
my main action.
So it's a wisdom saving throw again.
15, yeah.
It gets a 4. I'm rolling like trash.
Merrick got,
2d8.
got better initiative than me. Jesus.
Yeah, no, he rolled
Yeah.
well. You didn't.
Got -1 as well. Alright, I get it's 2d8 now.
Yep.
It's 2d8 radiant for 10. And on my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Sure.
And that gives me another +2 to AC.
Until the end of your next turn, isn't it?
10 minutes. It's concentration.
Oh, fair.
And
Okay.
I get the +1 from my shield, so I'm at 20 now for the record.
Okay. So you're going to be quite hard to hit.
Mhm.
Rambler, you're up.
Right. Is it any kind of action to dismiss the useless spike growth?
No, you can just end the spell.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
It's going to pee while
5,
you're doing
10,
it.
15, 20, 25.
So you want to end the spike growth, yeah?
Yeah, might as well.
Sure.
I'm going to move to the diagonal square just next to the wolf.
Diagonally back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't quite make it. You only get 25 feet, remember?
Can't you move diagonally?
I haven't been doing that for movement for most of this. I've been doing it for shots and
Okay.
spell range, but I haven't been doing it for movement.
All right, just move me 25 feet straight along.
There. Okay.
And I guess
So-
nothing.
Nothing? Okay. The creature is now going to take its turn then.
I am stealthed.
As far as you know, you are, yes.
I'm back.
So it's going to float forward 5, 10, 15, 20 feet before making its primary attack. So I'm going to need a strength saving throw from Rambler, a constitution saving throw from Merrick, and
Okay.
a dex saving throw from Radika.
Is this an attack?
This is an attack, but
Remember.
unfortunately not a attack roll attack, it's a spell saving thing.
Aha, got you.
Okay, none of you have passed that. So, I shall begin covering effects. Telekinetic ray. So, Rambler, you have been moved back 30 feet, so you have hit back to just outside the doors.
Like,
Damn.
You do not actually take any damage from that, but you are considered incapacitated until your next turn. So any attacks on you would now have advantage. Next, Merrick, you have lost. You are now considered stunned for 1 minute.
Okay.
You can repeat the saving throw at the start of each turn for Con to try and get out of it.
All right.
And Radika currently has half movement speed. That was not so bad. Also takes no damage on this round.
I didn't take damage out there, did I?
No, none of you took damage. The first round's effects. The second round's where it gets worse.
All right.
And that's the end of his turn. So, Minstrel, your move.
oh, Radika.
The Minstrel goes first, then Radika.
But I was saving my turn.
Oh, yes, of course. He's still able to go.
All right,
Thank you for reminding me.
going to attack.
Okay, so you're making a attack to pull him down, correct?
Just a standard attack, and it also has a
The effect of knocking him prone.
if he fails a DC 11 strength saving throw.
DC 11 strength saving throw. Which he does fail. So
I'm
make the
getting
attack
happy.
roll as well.
Well, if he
He's got to succeed the
innit?
attack. Yeah, the attack's going to go through, so roll his damage. So 8. Nice round number for me. However, the creature is not knocked prone, as it is immune to the condition,
Why am I not surprised?
because it's
Floating
able to
magic-y
hover.
creature.
It shouldn't be too surprising. Okay, so now we come back to Minstrel.
Can I go move to around the back of the creature?
So you want to come round here.
Yep.
Just for the record, it has eyes in every direction, so that does make a huge difference.
Yeah, it's just the closest way to get up close to him. I want to hit him with my flaming short sword.
Sure, make an attack roll. $20's going to hit. So roll for damage.
D6 plus 4. No, yes.
3d6 plus 4 in total.
Oh yeah, 3.
Because it's the flaming one. I assume you lit it with your bonus action.
Yep.
So 12. Okay. So we now come to Radika.
Attack, I guess.
Okay, so roll for an attack. 12 is not going to hit, so as the wolf lunges once again towards the floating monstrosity, it just slightly moves up in the air before coming back down and just allowing the wolf to pass underneath it. Merrick, you need to make a con saving throw.
Oh
for me.
yeah, because I'm paralyzed, isn't it?
Yep.
Or immobile, whatever it is.
Stunned. 4. Nope, you're still stunned. Okay, Rambler. You just can't shake that. You
I don't think I'm going to.
just need to roll well. It's not a high DC.
I got a nat 1 that time, so.
Yeah, that's not great.
Mm.
Okay. So, yeah, Rambler, your turn.
Well, I'm going to have to try and move back towards him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to there.
Am I still stealthed? Did he see me when he attacked me last round?
Yeah, he could see you. Stealth is actually doing nothing to this guy. He has a different form of vision. You don't know what it is, but it's something that's clearly letting him see through anything.
Okay, I'll enter a defensive stance.
Okay. So we now come back to the creature, who on this round I am going to need a wisdom saving throw from Minstrel, a intelligence saving throw from Rambler, and an intelligence saving throw from given where he's firing. We'll say Merrick.
Ooh.
Merrick, you make the
I did
disadvantage
my
since you're stunned.
Did my last saving throw wrong, but I rolled a 3 anyway, so I don't think it matters.
No, that's
It's
not
been a
very good.
4 instead of a 2.
So, Merrick, you get 12. No, 8 with disadvantage.
What did you say? Intelligence?
Intelligence for me.
Okay, now this time it is supposed to be -1.
Ooh, 11. Okay.
I got a
So-
4.
You got a 4. So, you are... Minstrel, you are now feared from the creature, unless you have advantage against fear. I can't remember.
Let me just have a quick
I know you have
check.
charmed.
I don't think I have fear. No, I've got charmed and
Okay.
magic
You
can't
are
put me
now
asleep.
considered feared. If you can, you have to move away from the creature.
On
So-
my turn, presumably.
On your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So you definitely can't go towards it, and any attacks made against it will be made with disadvantage. Merrick and Rambler, you take... Hang on, need to get the dice. 2, 4, 8, 12, 15, 17 points of psychic damage
Okay.
each.
17, you say?
17, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, and with that, it's going to be the end of its turn. So we can't.
These don't count as attacks, do they? They just count as spells.
They're spells, yeah. So it doesn't get disadvantage from pretty much anything. This thing's kind of a nightmare.
I've got my wolf can make an attack against anything that makes an attack against one of its allies within 5 feet.
Yeah, since it's not a melee attack, it's a spell. It doesn't work. Well, technically, it's just casting a beam from one of its tentacles. Is how it works, but still, you get the idea. It's the beast. It's the monster equivalent of spells. So, Minstrel, your turn.
Presumably, I'm forced to move by being feared, aren't I?
You have to be further away from the creature than you are now at the end of your turn.
What, any amount is that?
Any amount. He can back off 5 feet out of fear, or he just can't. If he can move away, he has to move away.
Okay, I want to disengage.
You want to use disengage as an action? Sure. So you can move out without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yep, and I'm going to disengage straight backwards.
5 or 10 feet.
10.
10. Okay. So you can now see into the other hall, which I will pull up the camera and briefly draw. Oh. It's a smaller room leading on to the tower.
And then I'm going to grant bardic inspiration to Rambler.
Okay, so Rambler takes 1d6 bardic inspiration. And Radika, it's now your turn.
Another attack.
Another attack. Okay, roll. 21's going to hit. Six. Okay. So the creature's now bleeding more than it was even from its initial wound. Or initial bleeding tentacle. You're not sure if it was actually a wound.
Oh, it's actually got a wolf symbol. I see.
Yeah, I have a wolf token, so I used that one for it. Next, unless you want to move anywhere?
No.
No, okay. So next we have Merrick. Try and break your stun.
Yeah. Can I use Bardic Inspiration dice on
Yeah,
that?
you can use it for the saving throw, certainly.
Yeah, I'm going to possibly have to if I can't break this. It was con saving, wasn't it?
Yeah, con saving throw.
Oh,
17, you break it.
okay.
So you're no longer stunned. You
Is that my
cannot
action?
move this
No.
turn, but you have a bonus action left. If there's anything you can do with that.
No, I think my shield's my only bonus thing.
Fair enough.
No, I'm alright. Yeah, I've stopped.
Okay. So next up we will come to Rambler.
My God, am I actually going to get to make a melee attack for the first time?
You might just be in range at last.
Right, I would like to move next to Wolf and the enemy
So there.
and do a melee attack with
Okay.
Booming
Your
Blade.
rusted short sword. So
Yes.
I need to roll for that. Bear with me.
Oh,
11 is not going to hit.
Barbecue.
Oh, do you want to use your Bardic Inspiration dice? That's a good point.
what's it, 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6. 5. 16 will hit. And you're in luck. Your short sword does not break on that strike. Do remember it is now 1d4. So it is
1d4?
a piercing weapon and it is rusted.
Short sword isn't a pierce. Okay, fine.
Yes, it is.
Fine. I knew it wouldn't be straightforward.
Nothing straightforward.
I just spelled Shord. SHORD.
Well done.
You dumbass.
Shord. What's Shord?
1, 3, and 3. Nice.
Short.
The 2d8? Oh, of course, you get the attack from the wolf, don't you?
No, it's Booming Blade.
Oh, Booming Blade, fair enough. 11. Okay.
And now I'll do the wolf.
14's not going to hit with it. So with that, he comes down to that much. And we now come back to his
And
turn.
I haven't had my bonus action.
Oh, of course, you still have a bonus action.
Do I want to... I'm dumb. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the dude.
Fair enough, that would have been smart to do earlier.
What does it do? Just for me?
Adds a 1d6 to
Okay.
my damage rolls.
That's fair enough. Cool.
Okay, so the creature is now going to begin with 2 beam attack. And then make its first melee attack.
So
Which
is
means
this
it
a
will have disadvantage. Sorry?
Is this a beholder?
No, this is not a beholder.
Oh, right, okay.
This is annoying, but it's not a beholder. A beholder would kill your asses.
I was going to say, yeah, we're like 3 level 5 people.
Yeah, no, a beholder would thoroughly destroy you. So I will need a wisdom saving throw from this position. Let's see. Merrick and Radika or Rambler and Radika. Because they'd have to go with the 2 next to each other. I'll say, given they just attacked it, Rambler and Radika. Wisdom, intelligence saving throws from both of you, please.
Intelligence.
That's right for me. That'd be shit for me.
Yeah.
It's wisdom, that's different. But
Yeah, same for me. Okay, why am I constantly doing intelligence saving throws? Jesus.
That's just what this guy's attack is. For its psychic ray. 17. Okay, so you take half.
And the wolf.
And the wolf.
To do intelligence.
Yes, unfortunately. Is going to take full damage. So, getting me dice. Eight, 18, 22, 26, 29 to the wolf.
Cutting words.
Cutting words, okay, on the wolf, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
29.
there
Yeah.
like a balance issue here?
No, this is balanced according to the challenge ratings. This should be considered a medium fight.
That's fun though.
So roll
It's
the damage
one-
reduction for
1d6 in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
27 instead.
27 instead to the wolf.
It's dead.
It's dead.
0 points.
It's downed. It's not dead yet. You still have to saving throws. And so 29 cut in half. We'll round down and say 14 to Rambler. Okay. And it's going to make its melee attack against Merrick.
Oh, you had to kill the wolf before he could use the only special ability he has.
I've got a 20 AC to beat now.
Yeah. Let's see how he does. Gets a 24.
Yeah.
So it's going to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You are considered grappled. And it is currently trying to absorb your memories.
Okay.
So
Take
you
any
will-
damage on that? Or is it on roll?
Yeah, you will. I'm just about to roll it.
Okay.
8, 15, 19. 19 damage
Oh,
for piercing.
okay. Oh, okay.
So you take half damage for that, so 10 damage from piercing,
Resisting, yeah.
because it's non-magical. And for this psychic, you take 8 damage
Okay.
for it trying to eat you as it latches onto your face and attempts to eat your memories.
Okay.
You are considered grappled.
Right, so, all right.
So it hasn't- so it
that's
didn't
the
move.
roll there.
Sorry?
It didn't move at all.
No, because it can reach him from there. Technically,
next to it,
you're
basically.
pulled in, but other than that, no actual difference.
Okay.
So from there, we come back to Minstrel's turn.
just to be clear, I am still.
You are
Right.
still feared, but I need you to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you resist it now.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, it's on the other screen. That's why I can't find it. Wisdom. That's a 0.
4. So
Oof.
4, you are still feared. You must once again move further away
I
by the end
take
of the turn.
1 step back.
Okay.
And then I'll. Trouble is, everything I've got is touch, and I can't get closer.
Still have your bow, don't you? It's made with
Yeah.
disadvantage, but at
Yeah,
least
that-
you can do something.
That's the thing. Like, I could try. If I was able to move, I'd go and get the wolf up. Suggestion, invisibility, cure wounds, charm person. Thunder wave would hit everyone.
Mm.
And yeah, that would hit everyone, wouldn't it? Okay, I will poison one of my arrows.
And take a shot. So
And
make an
take a
attack
shot.
roll with disadvantage. Because of fear.
So this is the first roll.
So 14. That's not going to make it, so this is irrelevant. 21 would have.
Fuck's sake.
So the shot goes wide. Radik, that's the end of your turn, isn't it? You've
Yeah, I've just got to reduce my poison quantity down. 7 doses.
Radika, I will need a death saving throw. So Ozzy, just roll a d20 above 11 or higher. It gets a save.
D20
Straight.
Oh.
2, so that's 1 fail of 3.
Hmm.
Merrick, I will need a strength saving throw.
Oh. Got my strength was it?
Plus 1.
Plus 1. Yeah, that's it. One. Nope.
6. Nope, you remain grappled and are unable to do anything, which requires your hands.
Oh, that's basically like everything.
Okay, so nothing you can do then.
No.
Radika, you're up. Not Radika, Rambler. Sorry. 2 R's. You had to go with 2 R's, didn't you? I've got 2 M's and 2 R's.
Oh yeah. I'll remember that if Merrick dies.
Okay. Rambler, your turn.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the dog. Does that
On the
get him
dog?
up?
Yeah, it will heal him to whatever the healing for this is.
Okay. Is Cure Wounds an action or?
It is an action, I believe.
It's
but
an
I will double-
action.
Yeah, the full spell thing.
Okay.
isn't it?
I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so Radika is back to however many hit points you roll on this,
What is it? 1d8.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh god, what's that?
Your wisdom if you're a ranger.
4.
Ten. So he's back up with 10 hit points.
Okay.
So we now come to the beast again.
And I enter defensive stance.
Sure. The beast this time can't make any ray attacks while it's grappling Merrick.
Yeah, that's something.
However, Merrick, you do once again take the same hit as last time.
I forgot
Got an
what that was
attack.
there.
The piercing attack.
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm going to
Well,
roll.
the 10 again, is it?
It was 10 last time. Rolling it out this time.
Oh,
4,
That's
7,
the wolf's attack.
9, 10. So the wolf gets a reaction attack when it makes this. So 17 will hit, so roll that for damage for me. 9, okay. It's looking particularly wounded and is desperate now to make its thing. So you take 10 damage piercing, half to 5, Merrick.
Okay.
And then you take psychic damage equal to 7.
I'm down.
You are down, which means it has also extracted information from you,
Ooh,
as it has now dropped you.
I suppose I don't know what it's got.
Yes, it knows something. And as far as you can tell, you have no idea what that is.
Okay.
So we'll now come back to Minstrel. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, sir.
Resist fear. "13, you pass.
Yes.
I assume that's just on the.
That is the number.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one's Merrick?
This one
No
here.
ways to cure wounds. Kill it.
Um,
I've got
Yeah,
like
very
3 saving
Yeah.
rolls to do. So
okay. I'm gonna run up and hit him with my flaming short sword.
Okay, make your attack roll.
I mean, if I fail one, then or fail 2, then feel free to.
You know, if you roll a nat 1, by the way, you insta die.
Yeah, but I think
The odds of that 5%.
I'm quite. Yeah.
11 is not going to hit.
I cry.
Okay. Radika, your turn. Unless there's anything else you want to do on your turn. Oh no, you're just making a straight attack. 12. No, that's not going to hit. Merrick, I need a death saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Is that just my hit die? Oh no, it's a
Just
20.
roll a d20. Above half is a success, below is a fail. 9, so 1 fail.
Okay.
Rambler, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with Booming Blade again, I guess.
Okay, make your attack roll. "14 does not hit. As the creature, is there anything else you can do on your turn? So it's just floating out the way of each of these attacks, just gently
Enter-
bob, bob,
Enter
bob.
defensive stance.
Okay. The creature is now going to attempt to make its tentacle attack against you, Rambler.
Mhm.
It gets a 19.
That's a hit.
Okay, it deals 3, 6, 9.
I'm down.
Okay, so you're down. And we'll include the psychic damage in the same attack. As it has now extracted a piece of information from you. You aren't sure what.
I
Because
will
you
say
can no longer remember it.
before Minstrel does cure wounds, just in case. I don't have it equipped as my spell at the moment, so I can't use it
Okay,
during this fight.
so we now come back to Minstrel's turn.
Right. I am going to use Cure Wounds at level 3 on Merrick.
Okay.
I was
So
hinting
roll
at
healing from
the
that.
other guy, but yeah.
I'll get too many attacks of opportunity getting round to him. I mean, you've got healing potions you can feed him, don't you?
I have them, but
Anyway, Cure Wounds, what do I need to roll from level 3? I think... Sorry, bear with me 2 seconds.
At level 3, it'll be 3d8 plus your modifier.
3d8.
Because you add 1d8 per level above first level.
oh, actually, my concentration spell would have ended, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So everything's...
I just realised something I've got to put on my character sheet, which probably is quite important.
Oh dear.
I'm supposed to have 2 attacks per turn.
Yeah, that probably would have helped you. Well, remember that
17.
in a minute. So 17, you're back up with 17 hit points.
Okay.
Radika, your turn. You can still act with Rambler down, so
Yeah, gonna hit him.
you're going to hit him. Make your attack roll. 11 is not going to hit.
I thought I had 2 attacks per turn, but I hadn't.
Does Radika get 2?
No, not the dog. No.
No, okay. So we now come to Merrick's turn.
It's my health potions bonus. Was it
It's a bonus if you were drinking it. It's an
Alright.
action if you're feeding it to someone else.
So that was Radika down, did you say?
No, Radika's fine. Rambler's down.
Rambler's down. Well, I'm gonna go round 2 Rambler then.
Sure. So you take an attack opportunity as you move. Let's see if we can get through your... No, it cannot get through anything because I just rolled a 4.
Ah, yeah, it's 20 and
Okay.
18
You
anyway. Yeah.
You just catch it on your shield and carry on round.
Yeah, and I'll feed a dog a health potion.
No, you're feeding Rambler the health potion.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Right.
Does
Just
the
to make sure.
Does the dog get 2
leave.
attack on that attack opportunity, or is it?
No, it wouldn't get to counter an attack opportunity, only if it made a physical attack. So, Rambler, you're back with... So, Merrick, roll 2d4 plus 2. 5. So, you're back with 5 hit points, Rambler.
Mhm.
Please kill this guy. He's looking exceptionally weak.
I might actually be able to use 2 attacks this time.
This time, if you remember to use 2 attacks, you might get there. So, roll your attacks.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn next. That's the end of Merrick's go.
Uh-huh.
Natural 20. Thank God.
Yeah,
Okay,
sweet.
so roll for your damage. You'll only have to worry about the first one. I'm going to roll to see if your short sword breaks. I assume you're making it with.
Oh, and then another D4 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'll just double that for it. It's fine. Yes, okay. So, using Booming Blade, you drive your sword home into the central eye of the floating aberration, as it now breaks as the explosion casts off and sends the creature flying to the back wall, defeated.
Did you say the sword's broken?
Yep, you have broken your short sword with that attack, because it was rusted.
Mash.
But literally, boom, as it's now splattered against the far wall. As it's, you snapped the short sword off into its eye. With that attack, congratulations, you have won. Oh,
I really should have had
Victory.
more attacks.
victory after a severe beating.
I had no idea everyone was so close to death. Like, I'm on 34 hit points still.
Yeah,
And
it didn't actually
I
attack
like
you.
I like the peril though. I like those hard fights.
To be fair, it would have been a lot better if I'd have remembered I had 2 attacks, and also if I still had my armor.
Well, yeah, that would have saved you, possibly the grappling attack. But most of its attacks were spells. Okay, so I will leave you guys... Not leave you guys, I will let you guys do whatever you want to do with looking around the remainder of the tower, or looting off the body. You think you might have anything?
I suppose I'm going to actually just drink one of my health.
I would like to
Potions.
inspect this creature to try
Okay.
and determine what it was that attacked us.
Looking over the creature, I'm just going to pull up a picture to give you a quick idea, because I don't always describe things perfectly, as you're aware.
Just drinking a health potion. That's my roll. Just there.
Fair enough. Okay. It looks now, despite being somewhat battered, something along those lines, with its pinkish red skin, multiple glassy eyes.
Huh. That's cool.
Oh, that's only showed up half a picture. It's supposed to carry on with tentacles down the bottom. One of them is dripping blood, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's
roughly
the
what
eyes of how it was casting the spells off, and it appears to be blind to begin with. So it could never actually see you. It was sensing you some other way.
I see.
Looking over the creature, you establish it is definitely an aberration and definitely from an evil realm.
Cool.
I believe that was an evil monster that just attacked us, guys.
So do I.
And I believe it may have had tentacles and lots of eyes.
Well, we know that. Just thought it. It just grabbed hold of me.
I would recommend we perhaps have a look round this mysterious castle and see what other goodies there are available for us to.
If that box has got anything, see if we can.
I'll say, come back to the box in a minute.
Mm.
Because once you've looked around the tower, something will make more sense. So you're going to investigate the tower, Minstrel. So make your investigation roll.
Yes, sir. Rolls. Investigation over +4.
Depending on how the roll goes, I'll have a look afterwards if it's terrible.
17. Looking around, you see a lot more symbols of the eclipsed moon. And hanging up in the very back of the tower, you can see a small golden something hanging on a piece of string.
I suspect that's the key.
Yes. Very possibly. As you walk into the second chamber, you can look around. You see many dusty things, but there is an intact bookshelf, almost as if the creature was hoarding information for reasons unknown. And as you walk into the final tower, you can see it was attempting to write something on pieces of paper. However, it is a scrawled dialect as the creature was blind and has no concept of letters. So there are some faint drawings of what appears to be 5 circles, which are partially shaded out in one place in each of them. Different places.
That sounds like moon cycles to me, my friends.
Having a look at it, do you want to inspect the paper?
Yes, please.
Okay, inspect the paper.
Investigation roll again, is it?
Investigation again, please. 5. No, natural 1. Your first instinct is all you got to go off.
Do you want me to have a look?
Can you read this paper, Merrick? I appear to have been blinded by the ugly of that monster.
Can at least have a try. I can't promise any spectacular. Nope.
Nope.
Well,
You also think it's probably something to do with the moon.
it's rubbish. Throw
I
it
guess
away.
I might as well give it a read.
Okay, Rambler's going to have a look at it as well. So you're all currently staring at this drawing, scribbled by a blind creature. 7. Okay, you at least get the reference to how the 5 circles are laid out. These are the elemental planes surrounding the plane because you've seen a similar diagram once before. So it has something to do with the elemental planes.
Not only does Rambler not understand, but I don't.
Okay. The way the realms are set out in the universe, as far as you understand it, the material plane is normally represented as a central circle, which touches 8 other planes in total. Well, it touches 4 other planes, but there are 8 other planes. There are 9 realms in total. So the material plane is the central one. It touches the 4 basic elements: earth, water, fire, and air.
And heart.
No. Each of the 2 elemental planes touches one of the alignment, for lack of a better term, domains. For example, fire touches both chaotic and evil. Water touches both chaotic and good. Earth touches both good and lawful. And wind touches both lawful and evil.
The 9 worlds of law.
The 9 realms which control everything.
Reminds me of that Chia song.
I would like to walk over and look at that thing dangling from a string.
Okay, you see a small key with a rounded back, which has a picture of a raccoon on it.
Everyone, I found a key.
Try it for that box you found.
That is a sound idea, Merrick.
You're welcome.
So I would like to take the key
Sure.
and withdraw the box from the bag of holding and see if the key fits.
The key does fit. As you turn it, the box unlocks and the key crumbles away to nothing,
Goodbye, key.
ominously.
Oh, you broke it.
Cack-handed fool.
What's inside the box? Can I have a look?
You want to open it? Okay. Inside the box, there is a set of black robes with a eclipsed moon logo in the center, as well as a single knife. Or dagger. Take your pick of word.
Dirk.
I see. Can I inspect the knife?
Sure. Taking the weapon out, you feel magic coming off it as soon as you touch it. You aren't exactly sure what it's going to be, but you know there's definitely something magical about this knife. And then you suddenly notice that the robes have put themselves on you as you've picked up the knife,
Oh,
as they have literally slid over your head as you've taken it out.
No, what's happening?
I'm not sure I like this. Can I do... I mean, it would be safe to assume from that the knife and robe are intrinsically linked, right?
They're linked in some way.
Yeah, common
Oh,
sense would
seriously.
dictate that.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll to work that out.
Yeah.
Can I do perhaps a Arcana check?
Sure. Make an Arcana check. I assume on the
Yeah.
knife and
Um,
robe.
Yeah, I mean, I would say they're one and the same, but on the knife, yeah.
Sure. Starting with a knife.
1d20 plus 50. Where's Arcana? Plus 1, then plus 2, so plus 3.
Fair enough. 14. Okay. You can now immediately feel, after picking it up, the knife has bonded to you and you are once again cursed, but this time it's not as terrible as the other one. You
Oh,
just
shit.
can't get rid of the knife, and you will not be able to take the robes off, and they will continually repair themselves if you try and cut them or burn them off.
Now, does the robe replace my armor, or
No,
is
it's
it
all
over
over the top.
Okay.
And your armor will not be able to use its glamoring effect either, because it will be under the robe.
I mean, I will still be able to use the glamour effect. It
But no
just
one will
won't.
see it.
Yeah.
So, this
So we don't
one's
know what the
wearing a
robe
bit
is.
thin,
Okay.
I say, as I change my leather armor to a woman's bikini.
Fair enough. No one can see it. You are in a head-to-toe robe with an eclipsed moon on the front. At which point, Merrick, I would like you to make a religion check, now looking at the symbol.
Religion. Oh, it's plus 4.
With the knife, presumably that's now force equipped, isn't it?
It's got to be one of your 3 equipment slots, yeah. Also,
Oh.
you now know it will deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage.
And what's its base? Is that 1d6?
1d4.
1d4. Okay, well, Merrick is feeling very depressed
I'm
because
rolled
his
13 on that.
Okay.
very, very
Merrick.
powerful blacksmith hammer has suddenly disappeared from his belt and is in his bag.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can never take that off your person till you get this sorted.
Merrick has been. Do you mean minstrel?
Minstrel, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um,
Merrick, your religion check, you know this is you recognise the symbol as one of the original false believers of an elven god named Erevan Ilesari.
I'm going to definitely tell Minstrel that.
He is famously known as the
Elven.
Trickster and the Chameleon.
I'm not telling that bit. I'm going to tell him it's some elven, some false god of the elves.
Oh, no, it's a real god, but the worshippers were one of the groups he didn't like, so he slaughtered them all.
I'll tell him it's some weird elf god.
Fair enough.
That'd be the amount of information I share. Maybe not he's a trickster and evil or whatever.
Oh, he's not evil. Trickster and Chameleon, but
Murdered.
those are his nicknames.
I'm so upset about this because I thought, oh, a knife. Oh, I wonder if that would count as a sword for Rambler. I just wanted to see what it did. And just give
The
it to him.
second you picked it up, did you
Short sword might count as a sword for Rambler.
Yeah, short sword will still count as a short sword.
Yeah, if that would leave me without a decent melee weapon, though.
You have your rapier, don't you? And you still get that knife.
It's rusted
I've got a rusted rapier.
Oh yeah, of course.
on the knife.
You got the knife. It is a nice knife. It's
want to-
dealing 1d6 necrotic, and did I mention the other effect it does?
No.
No. Okay. The necrotic damage is healed to you every time you strike with it.
Oh.
Quite good. Keep that.
I mean,
Cursed dagger will do for now. I've got it written down as here, but I didn't give it a specific title.
I.
Name it yourself. You know, it's bound to you. Some way.
Yeah, it is a curse. You could try and get it removed by a holy man, but it's
That
gonna be-
is so
really
against my character.
I suppose we don't know it's a curse, though. We don't really know.
At
do.
this point, in theory, only Minstrel knows it's permanently bound to him in this way.
I want to hand my rusted rapier to Rambler and say, I can't equip this.
I guess Rambler's very grateful.
Fair enough.
We'll get it fixed up.
I was going to say, you may want to head somewhere to try and sort this one out.
I am a sort.
Okay. But we are going to, unfortunately, leave the session here to come back for later. So I'm just going to pull up the end of thing, and we'll then do experience.
To be clear, Craig,
Mm-hmm.
this dagger, am I forced to use it
You aren't forced to use it, but it must remain in your equipment.
in my equipment? Got it.
So you have to at least be wearing it on your belt, for example, at all
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I've got it equipped.
Okay. No worries. Okay, ending here.